Have you ever wanted to solve a problem in your sleep or spend time with someone that you love in your sleep, receive messages or receive guidance from your higher self in your sleep? Today I'm going to teach you how to set powerful dream intentions and deliberately create the dreams that you desire so you can explore whatever it is that you want to through your dream state. Hi, my name is Abby Drew. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. On this channel we talk about manifestation, spirituality, a little bit of science stuff, and do tarot and guidance cards readings, all in the name of living our highest life. In the last 5 years of my life, I have transformed inside and outside so much, and I'm ready to share my knowledge and my excitement and support you guys in living your highest timeline as well. Check out my website, moonandmoonthings.com, for free manifestation resources. You can ask me your manifestation questions. There's a free Manifest Love workbook. If you feel called to, you can book a personal reading with me, and there are plenty other resources to help you live your highest timeline now. Let's get back to the video. So what are dreams? What is our mind doing? Dreams are an emotional, visual, and sensory experience that we commonly experience during our REM cycle of our sleep. Surprisingly, they only actually last about 5 to 20 minutes in waking time, which is absolutely crazy because they feel like they last for years, but I really love that because what it shows is that our dreams and our reality is just however our brain is processing information it's taking in or processing the content it already has. So why do we dream? There's a few theories about why we dream. Some of them are mental or emotional processing, memory consolidation, mental housekeeping, or random brain processes that mean absolutely nothing. Depending on the type of dream, some people believe that dreams carry significant symbolism about what's going on for our subconscious mind, about bringing to light things that we haven't considered in waking life as well. Some people believe that you can connect to the astral realm or to spiritual realms through the dreams that you have. I personally have experienced all of these types of dreams. I've experienced very spiritual dreams that feel like a vision from the universe. I've experienced random dreams where it makes absolutely no sense and it's just an amalgamation of the things I've seen during the day. And I've had dreams where I feel like I have connected with someone that I know in real life and we've shared an experience. I've also had dreams where I've asked for a solution to a problem and I've gotten it. I heard through a friend that their dad, he's like a science guy, he does some kind of like problem solving, analytical problem solving, maths type of job, and he would, I think he's in academia, and he would literally, before going to sleep, if he was stuck on a maths problem, he would set the intention to solve the problem in his sleep, and he would wake up with the mathematical solution. And she said that this happened more than once, which I absolutely love that. So no matter where you're at, if you're or whatever realm of life you're in, you can use this to harness the power of your brain, because we actually only use 5% of our brain with our conscious thought processes. 95% of our brain is the subconscious. So accessing the information that your subconscious has is so powerful. Like me, you may have had a range of dream experiences. I've had lucid dreams. I've had dreams where I'm connecting to my higher self, spiritual realms. I've had dreams that had deep symbolic messages about the things that were going on in my life at the time. I've had dreams where it was just a random amalgamation of everything that I saw during that day and just like does not make sense, but they're kind of fun, right? I've had dreams where I've been able to connect with other people and speak to people that I miss and love. And I've had so many different types of dreams, and probably you do too. And so what I want to also emphasize is that not every dream has a significant meaning in terms of like a spiritual meaning or a message. Sometimes our dreams are just us processing emotional and other types of information in our life, or they're just us sort of filtering out the nonsense from the day. Sometimes they are spiritual or deep messages, deep dreams filled with symbolism. So it's important to know the difference. Like if you have a dream where lots of the things in the dream were what you saw during the day or were influenced by the TV show you were watching during the day, then that's a clue that maybe it wasn't super symbolic. Don't take it as gospel, is what I'm saying. If you have a dream that feels powerful or transformative, maybe you had a new realization from the dream when you look into it deeper, then that is a dream where you want to assess its meaning and you want to take the message from that dream. So today we're talking about how do we set dream intentions to get the dream that we want, to connect with the person that we want, to get the message that we want, to understand the thing we want, to experience the thing we want in our dream. This doesn't have to be super serious either. Like maybe you set an intention to have a dream about being a fairy, or have a dream about what it's like to be a pop star or something. Like it doesn't have to be always a heavy spiritual like tell me my shadow self, like whatever it is. It can be fun as well. You can use this for fun. So this skill I actually developed this year. I've always had really interesting and powerful dreams, but this year is when I developed the skill of setting a dream intention. And it is a skill. If you want to call it a power or a skill, it is a skill because we can practice it and get better and better and better at it. So how to get the dream that you want, how to ask for a dream or ask for a message, ask for information about a topic in your dream. Let's get into it. So the first thing is we need to accept that we have control over our minds, that we have access to whatever information is in our brain, and that we are thinking our brain, not our brain thinking us. So before you go to sleep, and I'm going to provide a meditation that'll be in a card somewhere around here and maybe at the end of the video as well to guide you through this process. So don't stress. The first step is to relax. I know, groundbreaking. So you're in bed, you're cozy, the lights are low or they're off because you're about to go to sleep. Don't do this when you're super tired. Like if you fall asleep like that, I don't personally, but if you do, then you want to do this maybe 20 minutes before you normally fall asleep so that you can consciously do this and not get taken away by your subconscious mind before you set the intention. So the first thing you're going to do is relax, because we don't want stress or the things that we've been holding on to during the day to make their way into our dream. So we don't want a random dream of the things that we're just processing from the day or from the week. So that's why we need to relax and really release the day. So to release the day, maybe you want to do a quick neutral recap of what happened. If you have a journaling practice about your day, then it's time to do that. It's time to write it out, to let it go. Even if it's a relationship that you want to heal or you want to understand more in your dream, even if that's the topic of the dream, we still need to let that go and to be open to whatever message comes through. So the point here is to let go of any momentum, to let go of any preconceptions about the situation, the person, whatever it is that you want to gain clarity on, because we don't want any of our waking biases or fears, judgments to infiltrate or to influence the dream that we're going to have. We want to receive true, pure messages. So if you're experiencing struggles with someone or with the situation, journaling about it can be really helpful to release it before you're trying to set your dream intention. But also sometimes you can just say to yourself, I know this is bothering me and I know I want to work it out, but for now I'm going to set it aside. I can come back to it tomorrow, but for now I'm letting it go or I'm putting it to the side. Again, I will be uploading a meditation which will take you through this process and help you get into that meditative, open-minded state. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect. We're going to connect with ourselves, connect to our body, to our own power. So feel into your body, feel into your power. You want to be in a very open, grounded state when you set your intention and when you go off to sleep. If your dream intention is to connect with someone who you know in real life, then I want you to connect with them as well, or connect to the situation you want answers on. I want you to connect with love. And this doesn't have to be romantic, doesn't matter what type of connection it is, but connecting with love, connecting with joy, openness. We want positive, pure intentions always, especially when we're connecting with other people on a spiritual or astral dream state level. If you're intending to send a message or to have an experience, connect with the higher self or the embodiment of someone in your real life, again, this needs to be done with pure intentions and not to receive anything from them. So if you want an apology or you want them to feel a certain way about you or you want to make them understand something, that's not what this process is for. We want to go in there with curiosity, with openness, with joy, with love, pure intentions only. And I assure you that the experience that you will have will be powerful enough and you won't even worry about the thing you needed or wanted from them in the first place. It's really about being open to the experience, to be open to the message that is meant for you. So your pure intention, it can be to forgive someone or to feel forgiveness, to feel love for them, to send love to them, to understand them better. They can all be pure intentions as well. And by this stage, especially if you followed the meditation, you will be sitting in a very high vibrational state. And so I'm sure that you'll be filled with pure intentions. Now, if you have spirit guides or you believe in God, the higher self, the universe, whatever it is that connects you to power, to divine power, it could even be the power of your own brain. I want you to connect with that. So we're going to connect with something that we trust, that we feel is powerful, and again, that can be your higher self. And we're going to set the intention with this thing. So with your higher self, with your brain, with God, etc. It's important to understand here that we're not asking for permission. We're not saying, can you pretty please give me a dream about XYZ? An intention is more like a command, but it's a command in a loving, open way. So we'd say something like, let's say it's spirit guides. Thank you for connecting with me, spirit guides. I set the intention to have a powerful dream, understanding if I should take this job. Let's say that's what you want clarity on. Please send me a clear message for my highest good through this dream about the impact this job will have on my life, or about the experience I will have taking this job. So maybe you want to have a dream where you're at the job and you're seeing what it feels like. Could also be like, I set the intention to have a dream to connect with so-and-so in order to see how I would feel around them, or to see what is the truth of our connection, etc. So if you want to connect with someone from your waking life, whether maybe you miss them, maybe you want to forgive them, maybe you want to send them love, maybe you want to feel the love, feel the connection, strengthen the connection between the two of you. You may set the intention like, spirit guides, tonight I set the intention to have a dream with, let's say Ruby, to have a dream with Ruby where we see each other, experience being around each other, we feel the love, I feel connected to her, I'm going to send her love. I set the intention to send Ruby love and joy through my dream tonight, and I am so excited, or I'm looking forward to spending time with her and feeling the joy I feel when I'm around her, etc. And then we're going to say thank you and know that that is what's happening tonight. After you set this intention and you're ready to go to sleep, you're closing down your eyes, I want you to stay open and curious. So not actively think. I don't want you to try and anticipate or create the dream as you're going to sleep. I want you to stay open and curious. So maybe ask yourself like, I wonder what this dream will be like. I wonder where we'll be. I wonder what it's going to look like. I'm excited to see what happens, and very open, very excited. Again, high vibrational, pure intention. This is not a time to ruminate or replay things or try and force the dream to be a certain way. Staying open and curious is key, because we want that pure message coming through. Now, it's wonderful to have all these powerful dreams and interesting dreams full of symbolism and meaning. But what about remembering them? What if we just forget our dream? Then what was the point of it? One, if you forget it, your subconscious brain already knows what it was, and it's about accessing that later. But two, you can practice remembering your dreams. So it just, again, it's another skill that just takes practice. So as soon as you wake up, you want to wake up not suddenly, like you don't want to wake up and jump into getting out of bed. You want to wake up, and as you're waking up, you know, when you're sort of like feeling yourself wake up, you want to replay the parts of your dream that you were just in, that you're remembering. And as soon as you're sort of ready to do something, you're going to write it down, or maybe record a voice memo, send a Snapchat to a friend and save it, or anything to help you record it. It's probably easiest to do voice recordings, I think, because when you try and write things down, you may try and make it make sense. But speaking, you can kind of jump around and like not close off sentences and stuff, and it can be easy to have that sort of free flowing. You can do this when you've got an alarm set, so don't stress that you'll need to like do it on a day when you don't have to wake up to an alarm. You can do it with an alarm. It's just about as you're waking up, to make sure you're taking the time to replay the things you remember and write it down as soon as you start, instead of jumping out of bed straight away. Now let's talk about interpreting the dream. Sometimes it's very clear what a dream means. So it might be, let's say the case with Ruby, you wanted to connect with Ruby for the love, and in the dream you're just embracing. Maybe you guys are going on an adventure together. Maybe you're reuniting after time apart, and it's wonderful and lovely. And that's just a beautiful experience. It's very clear that that dream means that you're still connected energetically to Ruby, and that there's positive feelings between the two of you, positive outlooks on each other in the connection, etc. Maybe you have a dream about someone that you've been missing, and in the dream they're quite closed off, or maybe other people are hiding the person. Maybe it's like you almost see them and then something happens, the dream changes and you don't see them, and that sort of keeps happening in the dream. Maybe that's the dream that you get. And that dream, there's a little bit more information going on there, and that information is that this person may not be ready to see you, or their energy is closed off from you. There are other things that need to happen before you guys can connect in the real world, etc. Let's say you're having the dream about the new job, and maybe you don't have a dream about the actual job, but you have a dream about maybe having more money and you're living a really good life. Maybe you're celebrating the dream, and that would be a positive sign about the thing you are asking about. With symbolism, sometimes there can be specific symbols that show up in our dream. Like some people say, when snakes appear in your dreams or horses appear in your dreams, it means blah, blah, blah. My sort of issue with this is, one, these symbols can depend on the culture that you grew up with, that you belong to. And especially if you're living in a westernized area where there's like multiculturalism and there's like multicultural media as well and stories being told, which is a wonderful thing. But it means that there's different symbolism all around you. So the symbolism that you're looking up on Google may not resonate with you. If you have a strong culture, religion, or mythology, lean more towards the symbolism associated with your preferred religion, mythology, etc. I'm not saying don't Google what does a horse mean in a dream, because sometimes we can see that and it really resonates and we're like, yes, that makes total sense. And if it does resonate, then great, yay, you found it. If it doesn't resonate, don't try and force it. Try and use your own discernment, your own intuition to understand if that message is for you or not. Really, when it comes to dream interpretation, we want to focus on patterns such as the never being able to find that person in the dream. You want to focus on feelings. So like with the dream with Ruby, focusing on how happy and the love you were feeling, how joyful and easy it was to connect. So that's very meaningful. You also want to think of, if I experience this in real life, I know I did this, obviously real life is real life. If you experience this in real life, what would the meaning you would make out of it? Like let's say the job example, you're celebrating, you live in a really nice house, you've got a family kind of thing. What meaning would you make of that? You would make it as successful, as happy, as abundant, etc. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Abby Drew. Please like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more, and check out the meditation to help you set these dream intentions. Remember, setting dream intentions and remembering dreams are muscles, and we just need to practice the skill. It is such a powerful tool to access the information and the power of the subconscious brain. Your brain is such a wonderful machine, a bit of a mysterious machine as well, but through dreams we can access the information, the knowledge that our subconscious mind, remember that's 95% of our brain, has been picking up all along. You can use dreams to connect to the spiritual realm, to connect with others, to pre-experience experiences that you're thinking about doing. You can gain deeper insights into your waking life. It's such a powerful tool. Comment below the craziest dream you've ever had. I love hearing about dreams. It's so fascinating, and thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!